welcome back to Interstate Adventures. I am Battery H. We're trucking across the southwest United States with American Truck Simulator. Well, patch 1.5 just dropped, so the expansion and increase in scale to 1 to 20 is now complete. So we're back in the main game and out of the beta, and we are going to grab a quick job and work on getting our truck. I already have something sort of picked out here. We're looking at some iron pipes between Barstow and Santa Cruz. It's going to be a night journey. I know we're not as big on that as other types of stuff. It's harder to see, but it ought to make for an interesting journey. Okay, the target price with no damage is $7,680. We can see our pipes there are looking mighty fine. Big load. So we've got all different sizes here, everybody. Let's get in and fire her up. Get our headlights on and our blinkers off. And the first thing we're going to do is go into the map, because for some reason when you're coming out of Barstow, they always want to take you right off. I'd rather get us on the highway right away. Save a little bit of time there, and then we'll be heading up California 58. Let's take a look at what we need to do here. We've got 13 hours to get her there, about the same time that our rest stop would be, and so that's good. Let's just get that queued up for when we need it, and we'll use the in-cam nav and get her in gear. Brake is off. Let's get started, everyone. Well, I hope your holiday season is going well. Hey guys, how's it going? Give a little blast of the happy horn there, and we will take off down towards the highway. This is going to a construction site. Let's try not to hit there we go, miss all the traffic signs. The state would not appreciate that nearly as much. We may be driving at night, but the plus side of that is we do get to experience a sunset. Go over while trying to accelerate. Big old load up the hill. The sun is very big in the sky, wouldn't you say? Before you ask, we did take the frame rate down a little bit, partially because I think that it would be nicer to have the pretty experience. And I've been experiencing some stuttering. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out, so if anybody has any clues, please give me a comment. And if your answer is buy a new computer, well, be happy to take your check for one. If you're watching this much later in the career, this is the very beginning of my my YouTube stuff, so I'm not showing any sponsors here. Okay, now we're gonna drop down to 35 here, and then right back up to 55, because they like to troll us with these little towns sometimes. Down the California highway system, it does happen. Well, it looks like we're going to have someone hauling heavy in front of us. So we head out into the desert, the pinks and blues and light purples and all that stuff. Wow, it's going to be a pretty sunset here, as you see. hesitant to overtake this guy I believe, so we can... He's turning. So much the better. Bye-bye. You get over there in the left lane, or the right lane, which is, of course, why you needed to stop. California Highway Patrol officer there, wasn't that nice? Alright, let's get in front of this guy, and then we'll clamp back down to the real legal speed here. Look at that view, guys. Sunsets in the desert are most definitely a pretty thing to watch. The low moisture content in the air means that there's not a lot of clouds. Just as you can see here, even as it gets a little darker, the highway lights come on. Sky out there becomes a very deep indigo blue. It's not really black. It doesn't seem that way. And of course, if you get away from all the the cities and stuff like that, when I was living in the Vegas area, you would get out north of the city far enough where the lights no longer were a problem. Wow, the stars just lit up. Be needing one on this trip, however. It's going to be a short one today, though. And we'll soon be taking some longer journeys, which is a good thing. If they get too long, I'll start divvying up the trips into two episodes. Now, even though the trip would delivery time last a little longer, I'm sure they'd like to have this pipe ready to put in, to get it off the trailer and get it down first thing in the morning. Not think we were going to stop quite in time there. Thinking he didn't think we were going to stop in time either. It's a heavy load of pipe, what can I say? Unfortunately, we'll not be able to discover the Peterbilt dealers simply because I don't want to try and turn this big trailer around in their parking lot. Going through these little California towns at night is apparently the traffic doesn't stop. I suppose it's slightly less than going through this town in the middle of the day, but still quite a bit of traffic for this hour of the night. And 10:14 is not too bad. Cop car's just going to keep us holding right at the speed limit, isn't he? Get her off the median there a little bit and continue to drive. Okay, crossed here. We're finally out of the city. Yay! This guy will turn off and we will have the open road in front of us. And a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, no matter what the sign says. But that's okay. They've certainly lit up the approach to that intersection nicely if you were coming from the other direction. That's done, we can relax and take a look around a little more. That's right, but we have to make the big turn here because entrance to Interstate 5 is a funky place on this highway. Have that very convenient rest area. Okay, here's the freeway entrance. Okay, there was a way station assigned there for 1 mile, and I don't believe there's a way station within 1 mile. So if you look right here on the map, you'll see that there's a way station up here, but I don't think that that's within the mile distance. I think we're going to see another way station sign here quickly. That will also say 1 mile. station 1 mile sign with I don't actually have to go. We've actually gotten a bypass, people. Huzzah! Who'd have thought it? Well, there must have been no cops because I was doing about 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. So no way! And I think that's a first for me in the California way station in this game. I don't think I've ever successfully managed to pass a California way station. You've seen it here first, folks. Nice to see that with it this dark out that things are still fairly light on the highway now. The wee hours of the morning. California Highway Patrolman, but I've already slowed down. Too bad for him. No ticket this time. Fresno, Santa Cruz bit. Santa Cruz is where we're going. I don't remember whether it's this exit or next. It might be this one because I think we have to go yet a little bit north on the California highway system. That must be the next exit. Exit up here. No, I stand corrected. This is also Fresno. Stretch. More acoustic walls. Hard to see at night. Don't really like to do that because there is other traffic down the highway here. When we escape off 5, we may go back to our right spot. truckers in the U.S. do these overnight trips. However, with the advent of electronic logbooks and some of the new trucking rules, you're seeing this rarer and rarer, because when they have to do their reset hours, they have to have so many hours in the overnight category of their reset, and it can cause them to lose an extra day to half day of trucking and making money. So obviously the big carriers want to schedule it that way. And then where's your driver going to get some sleep? You know, all those sorts of nagging questions that come along the ways, because with these new electronic logbooks, I mean, you move your truck and when you're out of hours, if you move it, I mean, 10 feet, you're in violation, and they've got you dead to rights, and the first time they read your books, it's an automatic fine. Regardless of just trying to get up to a spot. So, okay, now that we're along this long stretch of otherwise empty California road, we'll turn on the brights and let you take a look at some of the stuff as we pass by. Got a bit of a hike up here. Take a look at the map real quick. Okay, we're going west on 152. We'll take 101 north, and then right as we get into the Santa Cruz area, we'll actually make the turn off and drop this off at Plaster and Sons. I believe it's the job site. It might be a Marshall, but it might be a job site as well. I'll have to see when we get there. Else to see during the night. But the nice part of this is once we get this done, we will have a daytime mission next time. Should be a great thing. Back it up, fuzzball, back it up. You missed. It behind you, right? And thank you, idiot. Be so kind as to move his truck just a slight bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up and try to use that space to back up, and he's going to pull up right behind me because he's a moron. See, folks, when I say, well, what did I tell him? No, I'm good. I'm clear of you. What are you giving me crap for? If you'd have simply not jumped right on my butt when you saw me sitting there, this wouldn't be a problem, would it? There, now I've given you something to honk about, sunshine. extra fun. See, a little road rage from your host is never totally uncalled for. Hopefully we haven't damaged the, oh smokes. Yes, we have. Well, that's gonna cost us dearly. I fear. Yep, that's not gonna help our matters. So much for the big payoff tonight. I got these Jersey barriers set right here on the side of the road, and there is no shoulder at all. Looks like the job site, yep. So we'll give them some slightly bent pipage. It's got a little bend in it is all. Make this a very wide turn. We're just going to pull it straight ahead here because I don't think I have patience after that to smack it into something else. Take it there. I'm going to give it to him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've just watched a reasonable episode. That's going to leave us short of level 3. Darn. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. Let's take a look at our finances. We have $488. The bank could give us $130,000. Let's do something real quick. Let's go to the truck dealer and take a look and see just not gonna let me buy online, is it? No. All right, let's go visit the truck dealer. What the heck? Yeah, let's go to travel to Flagstaff, visit the truck dealer, see what it's gonna be. So yeah, we're looking at $119,000 just for the super basic day cab PD. And if we wanted a 389, well, yeah, we're up to $125,000. We may have to see about finding ourselves a Kenny dealership and maybe, just maybe, plucking in one of them. Well, I think that's going to be all for today, as horrible as it was. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed my disaster of a trip. And remember, try not to back into any other trucks, no matter how stupid they're acting. Subscribe, like, comment below. Feel free to tell me how my horrible skills are. Have a great day, everybody, and always drive safely.